I brought 2 books from home, and we're going to decide which one we're going to read, but we're going to graph it. So when I ask you guys to raise your hands, I want you guys to vote only once, and raise your hand for whichever book you guys want to read, okay?
Okay.
First step.
Okay.
Frankie Frog. I'm going to count. Don't just keep your hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'm going to write that down for future reference. Okay, and who wants to read Too Many Tamales? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, which one do you think won?
It's frog.
Frankie Frog.
3.
3. Good. So I'm going to try to attempt to draw 3 flags. That doesn't look like a flag, but it's okay. Okay, and what about Too Many Tamales? How many flags are we going to draw? Each one equals 3. Yes? 2. 2? Good job. Okay. So that's the first part of this. And the next part, you guys have to listen. You guys have to do your very best to listen. Because as I read, I want you guys to listen to some keywords, and then we're going to graph them afterwards. So I want you guys to go get your math journals real quick. You guys have them? Super quick. So these words on the side are going to be words that we're focusing on, and every time I read it in the story, I'm going to kind of emphasize it just a little bit. I'm going to say like wings, and I'm going to take a small pause so you guys can write it down as we're going. So basically I want you guys to be listening as I'm reading to the words, and every time you guys hear a word, I want you guys to tally it. So just like that. So keep on drawing, and then I'm going to explain one more thing. Yes.
What's the word that starts with an R?
Munger, so it's M-U-N-G-E-R-S. I see that some of you guys are already drawing the lines that go between it. That's good too. You guys can do that as well, or you guys can keep it going like this. It doesn't matter. When you're ready, you guys can go ahead and put your pencils down and look up so I know you're ready. Okay, the majority of us are ready, so we're going to go ahead and move on. So what's another thing that we have to add to our graph that's crucial so we can understand at the very end when we get our data? Yes?
A key.
A key, very good. So for a key, one tally is going to equal word mention. So every time the word is mentioned in the story, I want you guys to draw a tally so we can know at the very end. And I already have all the amounts of times I've checked it triple. I've checked it a lot to make sure that you guys don't check me at the very end and say, oh, there's one more. So I have them right here. I have it like on a Post-it note. And I'm going to start reading it. And I'm not going to read it. I'm only going to read it once. So I need you guys to listen. And every time I say a word, you guys mark it. Do we all understand?
Yes,
Thumbs up? Okay. All right. Here. Okay. Frank and Frog by Kim Kennedy and Doug Kennedy. I used to read this book all the time when I was little. Dr. Franken, the mad scientist, was famous for his many strange inventions. Oh, no, it's ripping. He developed the world's first bottled laugh. So the doctor, his mongers, and Franken Frog returned to the castle, to a world of bubbles, potions, and magnificent notions. And they lived happily ever after. That is, until Dr. Franken's next experiment. Okay, I want you guys to turn into a partner and kind of go over the data that you have, compare results. So while you guys are doing that, I'm going to write the actual results.
Six. For Mongers, I got 7. Alright, you were Wings, I got 1. I got 1. So, how many? I got 2 wings.
You guys got them, but you got 2 with that?
You got 2. There's only 1. I thought there were wings. And there were how many monkeys did y'all get? I got 7. I got 7.
Okay, go ahead and bring your conversations to a close. And here are the actual results. I triple checked them, so they are right. And you guys can compare your results. And if it's wrong, you guys can.
Yeah, I'll bring 8. That's it. I was 2 off of swap.
Okay, were you guys pretty accurate? Kind of show me, gauge, kind of like this, this, this. Oh, we see a lot of thumbs up. You guys are good listeners then. That's pretty good. Okay, so for swamp we had 8, wings we had 2, mungers we had 7, and then experiment we had 2. Which 2 ones have the same? Yes. Wings and experiment. Let's say the story was longer. What do you think would happen to the graph? What would happen to our data? Yes.
It would get even longer with the tallies.
Yeah, it would probably get even longer just because they would probably say mungers a couple more times or swamp a couple more times. It just depends. And what if it was the exact opposite? What if it was shorter? Yes.
The experiment maybe was mentioned once, swap 5 times.
Yeah, exactly. So there would probably be a little bit less words used just because it's a shorter story. Now let's say it was a chapter book and every single chapter was a new experiment that Dr. Franken designed. What would happen to which category? Yes.
Experiment?
Would do what?
It will have like longer tallies.
Yeah, it would probably have longer tallies just because they're mentioning the word experiment a little bit more. Okay, so the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to make this graph into a different graph. What kind of graph could we do gathering from this information that's kind of similar and that's a little bit easier for us to do? Yes?
Dot plot?
Let's think something that kind of looks a little bit like this, kind of with the same layout. Yes?
A bar graph?
Good, a bar graph. So we're actually going to draw one more graph into our journals. Draw that real quick, just a line. We're going to do the rest. We're going to fill in the rest together. Okay, what's one key element that we need in our graph? Yes? The what?
Like lines.
Like the graph part? Okay, we're gonna do that as we're going though. So like we're gonna like fill it in. What's the first thing that we need to have on these? Yes? The numbers, yeah. So let's go up to, what's a good number you guys want to go up to?
8.
8? Why?
Because small.
Good. Okay, so on this side we're gonna go up to 8. Okay, and then what do we have to have on the bottom? Yes, the key. So we're gonna have the words that we used. Swamp, wings, mungers, and experiment. Okay, I'm gonna ask a volunteer real quick, because I have to leave in a minute. A volunteer real quick to go ahead and come fill this up on the board. Let's see, who's been on the bottom and listening? Really, really good. Okay, Logan, come on up. Fill it out for me and transfer this data into this graph real quick. Yeah, this is gonna be a bar graph. So. So far, is he doing okay?
Yeah. Yes.
Good job. So everything that was on this graph is now on this graph. Can you guys see how it kind of converted into this, from this to that? It kind of makes sense? Okay, well I have to go. We're kind of running late. Thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to do this lesson with you guys. I really appreciate it. You guys are really well behaved. I really appreciate that too. So I gotta go.
Bye.